Hey everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Behind the Comic Podcast. I'm your host, Paul Roseberry, and in an epic first, we're doing a guest. We are doing the duo tonight.
Yes,
so
sir.
let me introduce my buddy Chayancze. And Chayancze, why don't you introduce yourself and what you have brought to the world?
Yeah, so my name's Chayancze Stirbis. I'm 25 years old, and I just moved out to LA about a year ago at this point now, and this man actually got us the house we live in, so you know.
So I did.
Yeah, you need a realtor, hit up my man Paul.
That's what I do.
But I graduated college, I want to say 2 years ago at this point, and in college, I came up with an idea called the Chug Bud, which right here, it's a pocket-sized beer bong combined with like a shotgun, so it's the best of both worlds. And I thought of it while I was in Judaism class one day, and I kind of went home and I went to my apartment. And I remember I had this big like green beer bong from Spencer's, and I cut the tube in half and I cut the top of a water bottle and I taped them together and I like put it on like a beer can and took my dorm key and stabbed it. I was like, holy shit, like this is great. And I found some pieces online and just kind of rolled with it until I got to the point where I'm like, I have to patent this. I have to, get a real manufacturer for it. And everything, like once I got the manufacturer for it, everything happened super fast, man. Like it just could not have fallen in place any better. Like I got the right partners and I had the opportunity to move out here, and it's just been, a crazy past 2 years, and it's insane.
I like how you say once you got the manufacturer, it all just took off. I and most people I know are so not even close to step one.
Well, dude, it's because a lot of people get like afraid though. Like honestly, I didn't have the money to start it either. So like convincing my mom, hey, I'm gonna
you got your mom. Like it was one of those. Like
it was about like
yeah,
exactly.
And,
I took out it's just me, my mom, and my sister. Like we grew up with. So like my mom's always helped me out with everything. She's always believed in me. That's why I love her to death. And like when I came to her with this idea, like it was a lot of money. It was like $50,000.
$50,000
to get everything going, and
that's a nickel, dude.
Dude, I just graduated college at the time. I was working at the lumberyard like in town, and
get the fuck out.
I swear, I was driving like a forklift lumberyard.
Yeah,
I was doing all that.
I did that.
And like after work, once I got the manufacturer. But anyways, I talked to my mom into. She took out a loan for me. We took out a loan against my car, which I just finally got to pay off.
Wait, so you went to a bank and you said, listen, I had this vision while I was getting hammered at school. I cut my fucking bong.
Well, since the car was under my mom's name at the time, my mom just basically got the loan against the car for. But
it was for the business.
Yeah, for the business.
Like so they knew, because I've always wondered that. Like that sounds like the highest risk loan in the world. You want to buy a house, you don't pay, they take the house. Yeah. But you can walk in and be like, I got this fucking thing.
If they have the car for collateral too, I mean that was nice.
For sure. For sure. But that's awesome.
Yeah, no, it was crazy, and honestly, like, once I got the manufacturer, I ran like an Instagram post, and like I was doing like a couple $100 in sales, each day or like a weekend, and I was like, man, like
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
Like, dude, the fact that like something like I made, like something I created, there's people out there that are like the money's cool, but dude, it's so cool. Like people want something I made. It's crazy, dude. It's like a crazy cool feeling. But we got the manufacturer, and I ran this Instagram post, and I don't know. Have you seen the show Nitro Circus?
It's so familiar. It's
like the dirt bike. No, it's dirt bike with like Travis Pastrana and stuff like that. And one of the people on the show, Street Bike Tommy. Shout out Street Bike Tommy.
Street Bike Tommy.
Oh my god, dude. He literally that's what like started it all for me. It really did. And he messaged me and he said he saw it and he'd love if I could send him a few. And he's like, if you send one with Travis Pastrana's racing number on it, like I'll give it to him. And I was like, wow. So overnighted it. The next day it got there or whatever. And I remember I was out fishing with my uncle and my phone just cha-ching, cha-ching, like I had my ringtone on.
Does it actually make the ringtone? Yeah, it does. Like,
and it just starts blowing up. And I'm like,
stop it, dude.
Yeah. I'm like, what the hell? And I look at my phone and it's like Street Bike Tommy tag doing a post. And there it's Travis Pastrana sitting at dinner. He's like, this is the greatest invention in the world. And he rips a Chug Bud. And that month was, that day it was like I think I did like $6,000, and then the rest of the month.
That day. You were doing like 100 or 2 a week.
And then boom, $6,000.
And then $6,000
right.
while you're fishing. You're in the boat with your uncle?
I was standing on the edge just fishing. And yeah, $6,000, and then the rest of the month, I think it ended around like $20,000 or so. But during that month, and like to me, like, or to shit anybody, like that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of,
you know, like
if it's not a lot of money, get the fuck out.
Yeah, dude, it's a lot of money.
You got other shit to do.
Yeah,
you should be counting your money. You shouldn't be watching this shit if that's not a lot to you. Get the fuck out.
Me and my family were excited, but during that time, I messaged this artist. He goes by the name Mike Stud. And I kind of like listened to him throughout college. Now it's just Mike now, but
the stud is just inherent. Yeah. It's understood.
Yeah, and I listened to him throughout college, but like he had the right audience I was looking for. Yeah. He had the college demographic. He had the drinking. Like it was the right fit. And I messaged him like months before this response I got, and like it just like we never really ended up talking about it, you know.
Yeah.
So this DM, you know, somehow he ended up seeing it, and he's like, "Yeah, send a few." So I send a few.
You just DM'd, like,
yeah,
he probably had a ton of followers.
Yeah.
He gets a ton of DMs. So you're taking a shot.
Exactly. So the same thing with like Travis Pastrana and them. So I sent a couple to him, and he's like, you know, he's like, I love this. Can you meet me before the like Chicago show? He was on tour at the time. And I met him at the Chicago show. He's like, I love it. I want to be a part of it. So like that's how I gained that business relationship with my business partner. And from there, I mean, he's friends with, you know, Post. He's friends with. That's how we had Travis Kelce.
You were telling me, what the fuck? You were like at Post's house, or you were at someone's house and Post came by.
Post goes to Mike's house all the time. And
why not, right?
They're friends. And but Mike has like such a good connection to, I would say, like literally everyone, because he was a college baseball player at Duke, so like he has like all these athletes who follow him. He has like he lived out here in LA, so he has all like the LA people who follow him, you know. So like that's why to me it was like a great partnership as well, because he is something that would cost me, you know, $20,000.
Oh, for sure. You have to write a check.
You know, there's no way, and then because they're friends, they're gonna do you a solid, you know. So it's crazy. It's crazy. I would never.
Wait, so has Post promoted it?
We did a Post Malone collaboration. We went to the Posty Fest. We had a tent there. We were selling them with the PM on it, like a special customized Post Malone one. And then that was actually part of our first drop, and we sold out of the drop in 1 minute. From the drop.
In 1
minute.
1 minute.
Post Malone collab gone.
How many units do you think that was?
I think we had 1,000 at the time.
1,000. So this dude's got 1,000 Chug Buds.
And,
1 minute.
And if you
fucking minute.
If you go on like eBay, dude, it's crazy. It's almost like it's like a collectible, I want to say.
Yeah, because
like,
with the PM.
Bro, and yeah, like even if you go on eBay, like people will buy like 10 of them, and then they're selling them on eBay for like more. Like I've seen like Chug Buds going for like $160. You know, like it's crazy.
Wait, all right, yeah. So to that point, what do they sell for?
25.
25
on our store.
But you said you've seen it for 160.
Yeah, 160.
So fuck that. You can get, you know what? You can get a deal. You can get one for $25.
Exactly. So yeah, man, like the partnership with Mike has been amazing. Like couldn't thank him enough, and it's been crazy to see like how much it's actually grown. Like, you know, from the Chug Bud guy to like where it is now. Like this packaging, it would have never been done by myself.
No, this is quality. You want to open one up? I just want to double check, make sure the tape's looking good.
Yeah,
looking good.
Cool.
Looking good. Usually we have producer Chelsea on set, but she shot her first episode of her pod. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, dude. Tonight she had a chef. This woman in Australia. She's got like a chef
Holy shit.
of the stars. Yeah, Chelsea. It was right there. She'll have a better pod than I do. Definitely. But she shot her first episode, so she's
That's awesome.
Celebrating tonight.
Yeah. So like this, the box with like the directions on the side. Little Chug Bud guy, your beer's best friend. So yeah, the whole experience is cool. Like when you open it, you know, you got the top of the beer can, the inside decals of the beer.
Let's give him a little look. Check it out. Check it
top
out.
of it.
We'll do some close-ups for sure.
And then you pull it out, and there she is.
Wait, so now the thing, like, this is my first time holding one of these. When I met Chance and rented them a house, I knew this is what he did as a living. And I knew that made them party people to rent a house to. I rented them a badass
there's been a lot of Chug Bud done in that house.
Big house.
Sure.
Was it 4,000 square feet?
Yeah.
Right around more, maybe 45.
We've had some bangers in that house.
Silly ass house. So I knew these guys were about to get the fuck down. When I saw like this is what he does and his buddies, I was like, oh man, all right, hold on. So, but this is my first time actually holding one, and I'm pumped.
Yeah, no. So like I said, it's a great like aesthetic look. I honestly,
Yeah.
It's like a cool thing to look at, and the best part is it literally fits right in the back of your pocket. Or for you women out there, it fits right in your purse. Take it anywhere you can want. And we actually do like custom ones. So like how we had the PM for the Post Malone. If you want, Paul down the tube
for like a party or
for a
event.
party, bachelor parties, like everything like that. Like I've had a couple buddies that ordered 12 for their bachelor gifts and stuff like that. Like
of course.
it's a great like novelty gift.
Yeah,
really
they probably get a deal if they order a ton at once or something. You want a whole hit them up about something custom. That's a good idea.
Thank you.
Bachelor party.
Yeah. So let's
because I'm confused now. Like I see a key and I want to see how this works. I want to see what's going on.
All right. So the first step, you got your nice ice cold Bud Light. You open the top.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Here we go.
I'm excited.
Oh, me too, man.
Then you put the Chug Bud right on
Get
top.
the fuck out of here. That's what this is?
Yeah.
I thought we had to like pour it in.
No.
Whoa. So we're going to actually, hold on a second.
All I heard was, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, what is going on?
We're about to rip it. Happy, shut the fuck up.
Puppy.
Can you grab her?
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. It's a goddamn circus
Sorry.
over here
Oh
on
my
Coldwater.
God. Come here, puppy.
So yeah, and the best part is like people think
this is what we do.
People think it won't fit. Like, look, the Coors Light can, even though it's like skinnier, it fits right on top too. Like White Claws, anything, it fits right on top.
Dude, did you ever? This is like off to the side, but did you ever watch Ren and Stimpy growing up?
No.
Did you ever see? They used to go door to door selling rubber nipples.
No. Oh, dude,
This totally reminds me.
I've got so many jokes.
There were
about
so
it.
many like uses for rubber nipples, but it was a joke because there are none. There are no uses for rubber nipples, but they would make this. And so this is they could never have imagined in their world. All right, so the key then.
So once you have the key, that's why it's a combination between a beer bong and a shotgun. So you got the mini, funnel here, and then for the airflow, you have the key, so it's like shotgun.
Right.
So the best way to use it, you hold the beer like this.
We're about to fucking.
You're gonna tilt the beer, and you're just gonna push it in and pull the key out. So you're gonna go up, push the key, pull it out, and chug.
But you gotta pull the key out.
Yeah,
It
pull the
doesn't.
key out.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right. Are we ready?
You ready?
Let's do this.
Cheers,
Here we go. The dog gets upset about violence. Dude,
You're good, dude.
holy shit, we just ripped a Chug Bud.
Paul's first Chug Bud. What'd
That
you
was-
think? Let me get an honest review.
All right, so my first thought was I can't get shown up. You know what I mean? Like
that was honestly, you kept it up, bro. You kept it up. I have friends that are my age and they're spitting it out or shit like that. Like it's still beer bong and it's quick, right?
I had to rip it.
Yeah, you had to
It
go.
was as ready as I was. It was. If I could have gone faster, it would have too. I lost a little speed. That's a fucking half-ass pop. I could have been faster. You know what? I think if I went anyway.
Trial and error.
Dope.
Trial and error.
Meaning
Doesn't
you
it?
just got to do it more. Is what it comes down
Exactly.
to. I can't rip another one right now because we'll be fucking illiterate on it. We won't even be using words on this pod. That was it, guys. That was how easy it was.
It's your beer's best friend.
Literally, is that your
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your beer's best friend.
Your beer's best friend, the Chug Bud.
It actually says it right there on the side.
Yeah,
Your beer's
but
best friend.
It's honest. It's
That
so much
was
easier
fun.
than like a shotgun. It's
That
a
was
fun. It's a
fun.
fun gimmick. Like until you actually try it, like you'll get the full experience. Like it's a good time, and like with COVID and everything going on nowadays, everyone could get their own, and you're all four of your friends. are
Everyone,
chugging.
dude.
You know what I'm saying? It's the new
That
way.
is so
It's
much
the new
cooler
way.
than what I thought it was. I thought it was like We were
You
gonna
literally
like
thought it was just
pour
like
it
a
into
pop-
like
like
a
a
beer
pop-
bong, and then we just
No
I
way.
don't know. Like I didn't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
You know, like it's because. You know, like my buddies had, we even had like a 2-story beer
Yeah,
bong.
yeah.
But you're filling it and then you just rip it.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like it's just loaded.
But
and ready.
even when you do beer bongs like that, like you have to wait for the foam to go down.
Of course.
You still have to pour it. You know, you still have to do all that. This is the fastest way to shotgun a beer. You know, you open it,
100%.
put it on top, puncture it, and it's gone.
100, dude.
Like it's just.
I
gone,
was so
you know?
confused when you said there was a key. I'm like, what the fuck is this dude got a key? Like, what? This
But
is
this
is
is-
brilliant.
Bro.
This is not like you just shortened a beer bong.
Yeah.
You have your own thought. This is
Yeah.
a brilliant. This is fucking. This is. I feel like we're on QVC. Like we're like
The Today Show.
yeah, like infomercials
Yeah.
selling an alcohol product.
No,
This-
but the key gives it that classic, you know, shotgun feel to like where they used to just, you know, make a hole with their key and then you'd open the top. Like,
And it just pops right off.
it just pops right off.
So, how often have you ever seen someone do just one? This shit feels addictive out
Bro,
the gate,
I-
dude.
I-
out
I-
the gate.
I
I want to do like 4
I
of
literally
these because I
promise.
just want to get
That's what
good
I'm
at
saying,
it.
dude.
Yeah.
I promise it's like, I rarely drink beer any other way. Like at parties, I'll grab beer, chug bud it. I'm good for fucking 10 minutes. I'll grab another one, you know? And then by the end of the night, I'm fucking 13 chug buds deep and I can't fucking stand. Like,
Dude, you don't even have to introduce yourself at a party. You can be like the quiet guy, and
so I
then
got
as
my
they
little-
hand
I
you
got
a
my
beer,
little chug bud guy on it.
dude. Oh, flexing over here. Get the fuck
This is
out.
the one nice thing I bought myself.
You had to.
Yeah, it's just
It
I just
bought
thought it was
itself,
cool.
like,
I just thought
you-
it was cool. I don't have
Dude.
much nice stuff, but I just thought it'd be cool. So got my
This
little guy.
is the shit, dude.
Yeah.
I am genuinely impressed.
Bro,
Like,
there's people like we seriously have like the greatest like community and like you know like,
Really?
fans and stuff. Yeah, we have people getting tattoos of this guy on them and sending them in. Like,
What?
Yeah. Oh my
On
god.
their tits?
You want to hear?
Is it on the?
No, you want to hear a funny fucking story? The first time someone ever got Chug Bud tattooed on him, bro, it was when I was doing it by myself. I wasn't partners with Mike yet, anything like that. So the Chug Bud guy, like mascot, wasn't created or anything. Like it just said Chug Bud like that, like block letters, right? We're on spring break from in South Padre, Texas. And I go down there with a bunch of units. My buddies over, they had a drinking game called like Play Dicey, and we like went as a group to try and sell our product and stuff. And they were all fucked up one night, and they went to Whataburger or something at like 2 in the morning.
Okay.
And met these kids. They were staying at the same place as us, and we're like, come drink tomorrow or whatever.
Yeah.
They come over and drink, and the Dicey guys have like a little mascot too, and it's like, you know, it's kind of cool looking.
Yeah.
And someone's like, I'd get that tattooed on me. And we're like, no, you won't. We're like, we'll pay for it right now. And they're like,
Right
let's
now.
go.
Right
so
now.
there's a tattoo shop right down the street. We go there. There's like, I think there's 4 kids that all got, you know, Play Dicey tattooed on them and shit. And
you
like,
fucking
no one
serious?
got Chug Bud, right? And this kid, his mom gave him 2 rules of spring break. He's like, I don't want you getting a girl pregnant, and I don't want any tattoos.
Yeah,
The night before,
those are the 2.
Yeah,
those are the 2. I mean, arrested.
The night before, he
jail.
tells us he spent $500 at the strip club, like got scammed, whatever, and now he's in the tattoo parlor. You know,
Does that look all right, hon? Can you take a peek in there? So wait, so he's in the now. So he didn't get a girl pregnant.
Didn't get it, but he
So-
spent a lot of money at the strip club.
Yeah,
But-
but any mom is
It
gonna
happens.
say you
It
spend
happens.
$500 at a strip club. That's way better than
Yeah.
like a portion of your income
For sure.
18 years.
For sure.
Okay, so he's actually
So he's-
1 for 1
yeah, he's
of
1 for 1.
listening to mom.
And now he's at the tattoo parlor. And
So he's batting 500 at worst. At worst.
I'm like kind of feeling salty because everyone's getting the Dicey tattoos. I'm like, fuck, man. Like, I want someone to get Chug Bud, you know?
Fuck yeah, you
I'm
do.
like, I want, like, even though I didn't have a mascot at the time, I just wanted
cares?
Chug Bud, right? And this kid, he's like, you know, like, I feel bad. I told you I'll do it. I'm like, bro, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. Like, you don't have to.
Yeah,
He's like, no,
but you
it's
kinda
cool.
do. But
It's
you
cool.
kinda-
It's
you
cool.
kinda
Do
think
it.
you should.
So, bro, this kid just gets the words Chug Bud tattooed on his
On his
chest.
fucking chest? On his
It literally,
chest?
it just, that kid is gonna have the words Chug Bud on his chest for the rest of his life.
That kid, you know what? Salute.
Bro, and-
salute. I give a little right to where he got
And-
it. I give a
After he gets, bro, I'm looking at this thing, I'm like, oh my god, I don't even have a Chug Bud tattoo. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Well, wait, at that time or now?
Both. Don't have
But you went heavy bling though.
Yeah,
That's some real ice. I don't even know like what terms to use on that, but that's not like just a necklace.
That's took a little bit to make.
That dude can speak. That dude could blind a man in the sun. That's a real Chug Bud.
But we go back after the kid gets tattooed. I'm like, wow, you actually got the words Chug Bud tattooed on me, you know?
I love
and
it.
We're drinking, we're all fucked up that night, and we have a bunch of like people that came from the pool. They're in our room, and this kid's like, oh, can I have Chug Bud? I'm like, yeah, sure. Give it to him, and the kid that gets the tattoo looks at me and he goes, what, he gets a free Chug Bud? He goes, I got a tattoo of Chug Bud. He goes, and you still made me pay for mine.
Did you really?
Yeah, because
you didn't know at the time.
Yeah, he bought one before.
Right.
But still, dude, I just thought it was funny because, like, I'll send you a free one if you're looking.
You know what? What should make it a BOGO?
Yeah,
you get a BOGO. You get a Chug Bud tattoo. Buy one, get one, guaranteed.
Bro, but now there's really people that have the mascot on them. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Many.
Like, that's what I'm talking about, like, a strong community. Like, it's a great...
It's a fucking cult. It's a cult. You have created a subculture.
It's changing the drinking community. It really, like, revamped it, dude. Especially with quarantine and everything.
Revamped it. Like, it was dying out. People just didn't know what to do.
But, dude, it makes it more interesting. I mean,
I'm busting balls.
Yeah, fucking think about how,
COVID,
but how long has just the regular fucking funnel or beer bong been out?
No, you're right. Every
Our
so
parents
often
were doing
something
beer
new.
bongs,
Yeah.
you know? So, like, this, like, holy shit, when you have grandkids or your grandkids have grandkids, they'll be like, if they're still doing Chug Bud, it's like, oh, they're looking at old pictures like, oh shit, look at Dad Chug Bud in.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
And
like,
there'll have to be something by then. Like, this is
gonna be the new beer bong, the new standard beer bong when you're at college, when you're at parties, when you're at everything. Like, this is gonna take over the whole community. And especially, I can't go too much into detail about the new ones we have, but they're coming out soon. The 2.0s, these ones are like
2.0.
They're insane. They're gonna blow your mind.
There's an update.
Yeah, there's
an update coming.
Yeah, there's an update. But it's crazy though, because how it looks now, this is how it looked when I made it in college.
So wait,
like nothing has honestly like changed.
All right,
like
we're gonna
how
crack
it is.
another just to like drink. I mean, we don't have to get like fucking hammered or whatever. But like, hold on. So when you made it in college, I love entrepreneur stories.
Yes.
So you have the idea. Did you go to Home Depot?
And
get this.
I found these
pieces.
Like, I found these pieces online that like went on the cans and stuff, and I bought a hose and I just like connected it all together, and like one piece I made, I was just like, like I might have.
So you had to dig around, you had to Google and like find. I see like on Alibaba, there's shit.
Bro,
the
crazy thing is like. It was just never done before. You know what I'm saying? And like people could have had the idea. Like I've had people mess with me like, oh, I had that idea, I just never went for it. Well, dude, that's the problem. Like in life, like when you have something, you should go for it. Because in fucking 10 years, you didn't go for it. Someone else might have done it.
School them a little bit on that. No, for real. Because like we've talked, and this has been a very good venture for you.
Bro,
this is your living. Exactly. This is your job. You're 25 years old. You don't punch in at some fucking bullshit.
Dude, and the thing is, like, I've done that before. So like, I've been in both worlds. Like I was a landscaper for like
me too.
For like 3 years. So I'd build patios and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then after college, I went to college to play baseball.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're fucking good at a product and sport.
Yeah, so
I played. I wasn't awesome.
Yeah,
You played college baseball?
I played college baseball, and like that was like my whole life. Like I really wanted to be, my goal in life. I wanted to be a gym teacher, and then I wanted to coach, a high school team. Like that was my overall goal. And it's crazy how one thing in life can take you down a whole different path. Like 10 years ago, if you told me I'd have nothing to do with baseball right now, because I still love baseball.
Would have broken your heart.
I would have broken my heart.
Yeah.
Or I'd have just been like, there's no way. Like I was going to school for physical education, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when I transferred my school in Illinois, I had to like switch my major. So I was fucking, $60,000 in debt from school with a shit degree I don't want in sports communication. Like what the hell am I gonna, I was mainly going to get the degree to make my mom happy, because she really, I was the first like male to like in my family to like graduate college. And
wait, so are you like a first generation or like a second generation family?
It's my family is really, I would say, like, my dad, he passed away when I was 8.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh.
But he was 24 years older than my mom. So like,
oh wow,
my dad right now would.
Wow.
I think my dad right now would be 80. Like
I was just gonna
80.
guess in the 70s. Yeah,
80.
like wow,
80.
wow.
So
Okay.
It's like his family. You know,
But
his
you guys
mom,
Polish?
Polish, Irish, Lithuanian.
Because your name's
stuff like that.
unusual, Chance.
Yeah, but
But it's
my
like
mom said she just
Chayancze,
wanted
it's
it to be
like-
unique.
Wait, so that's not a common name where you're from?
I swear to God, I think I'm the only person in the world with that name.
I really wonder.
No, I really think so.
'Cause
Like,
got a
I
Polish-
Googled it, everything, nothing has ever came up. Like, I'm the only one.
So she made it up.
Yeah, I made it up. She said that's just how it sounds. Then, like, my middle name's Alexander, and it's Alixandr.
Oh, okay, even still messing with it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. No,
Yeah, that's
like 'cause
crazy.
I got Polish friends with like names with vowels
Yeah.
and you can't pronounce them. So
Yeah.
I was like, maybe that's common
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah,
no,
but-
this is the only chance you're gonna find.
I swear to God.
That's
really
awesome,
think I'm the
dude.
only one.
No, your
Yeah.
name's Chance.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass.
But like I said, they're just, you know, they came from like old, like my dad was like a laborer and stuff like that. So like that's what I thought I was gonna do too. You know, like to be honest, I really wish I knew more about like the trades and stuff before I went to college, like welding and shit like that. Like you know, like these,
Sure.
like I have friends that, granted, the fucking work's hard. Like being a laborer is hard fucking work, dude.
Oh,
you
of
know?
course.
So, but they're still like my age and they're making like 100K plus, you know, like they are.
As laborers.
As laborers, yeah.
Like, what are we talking like journeymen? Like are we talking like welders and plumbers or like?
No,
because that's
see,
100
well-
grand is still hard to make.
Oh,
If you're working,
Yeah, and
with your hands.
especially like where I'm out, like the small, like, you know, area I'm from in Illinois, like
Yeah.
that gets
Illinois,
a lot.
where are you from?
Yeah,
I'm
like my
afraid we
sister
address
lives
it.
in a beautiful, you know, it's like 3-bedroom house, full finished basement, in-ground pool, and it was
Yeah.
like 160 grand. You know what I'm saying? Like
Dude,
it's
his garage out here. We live in LA. Like
It's-
a
it's
parking
crazy.
spot. You could
Bro,
pay that for a parking spot.
When I first moved out here and I told my mom, you know, how much I'm gonna be paying for rent or like where we're gonna be living, like that's the generation and like I don't blame my family at all for it, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it, they don't get it. They don't get.
because they're used to working for their money, like living.
Not- I
kinda-
mean, I didn't
Not like
work.
working for their. No. I don't mean like
Yeah.
that. Like they're used to like the paycheck to paycheck kind of like.
they just like
Not working for
their
them,
mind
but-
doesn't really open enough to it. Like there's so much fucking opportunity in the world, dude, that like if you're not happy with what the fuck you're doing, then go do something else about it, dude. Like, you know, my sister, she loves teaching and stuff, and that's why she's okay with like the pay. But like I have friends who are like, you know, I'm like, hey, want to go do this? And they're like, sorry, we all can't, you know, invent the Chug Bud or something. I'm like, bro, like I worked hard for it. Like
Yeah.
I did it. Like and at that point it's almost like, are you really my friend? Like, well, you're not rooting for me just because I'm doing a little
Right.
bit
No, there's
better.
resentment.
There is,
There's
dude.
resentment.
And it's just like, and
that's awkward.
And that's where you see like where like who your real friends are and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because
People
there-
who celebrate your wins.
people who celebrate your wins, and there's some
You have to
people
have
out
that.
there who like if you're winning more than them, they
Wait,
kind of like
you're
shut you
Jewish,
off.
right?
No, I'm
No,
not Jewish.
Oh, I thought you said.
I was in Judaism class. I had to take
Oh,
like
that's
a
what
religion.
confused me. Oh, okay,
yeah, no, I
okay.
had to take a religion class.
Because
at
the
college.
Jews, I don't know, then maybe you haven't heard of this. The Jews have a term. You ever heard of, I believe, I'm going to butcher this, Hinahura? You ever
No.
heard of Hinahura? Hinahura, whatever close pronunciation that's supposed to be, they have a term where if you're doing well, you don't like say it at a party.
Yeah.
You don't say it at a get together
Yeah.
because other people are going to be jealous and they're going to essentially pray
Yeah.
that you fail.
Dude, and
It's a fucking term. It's a
horrible.
whole.
It's literally horrible. Like I don't know why. Like fuck, dude, you won the lottery tomorrow. I would be like, oh my god,
Holy
dude.
shit.
Like that's a fucking amazing.
for you.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be like, wow, dude, like. Fuck you.
that guy.
Why couldn't I win the lottery?
Yeah, I hope he gets run over by a bus.
With that attitude, you're not gonna move forward where you are in life.
It's
dude.
true.
You're not gonna move forward. Negative energy seriously brings negative things towards you. Like it's crazy how much I would say like the universe and energy, you know, plays a part in it, dude. I truly believe that good energy, like say what I'm speaking is speaking it into existence, and speaking it into existence actually brings it into your life. Like I truly believe in that. And so, you know, when you're putting other people down or you're feeling sorry for yourself or why can't this be me, then fucking make it you. Like literally make it you, because what you want to do in life, you could do if you work hard enough for it or you put your passion towards it. You know, like at the end of the day, dude, I made a fucking beer bomb.
Dude, you're saying, I've actually come to realize along these lines as well, too, from living in LA.
Yeah.
So I'm from New Hampshire.
Okay.
Grew up broke.
Yeah.
Broke, dude. My dad would buy cars that were like $200.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like we had
sure.
cars that we had to spray paint and
For
shit.
sure.
You know, we grew up broke. And so when you grow up in a certain environment, you only know the goals of that environment.
Yeah.
So we grew up thinking, all right, if you make 6 figures, you make $100,000.
Yeah.
You kind of did it.
Dude.
Pretty much. You did it.
You did.
Know, you're
like
fucking
that's
rich.
a lot of fucking. It's a lot
It
of
is.
fucking money, dude.
It is.
$100,000 is a lot of fucking money. Like like it is and it isn't, but it's all about how you spend it too. Like you could fucking piss it away, and like that's kind of why I want to move back home, just because like the LA scene isn't like really my thing. Like I like.
It's a funky world.
I really.
It's a funky world.
But I just wanted it. I wanted to have that experience, you know, dude.
You had to.
Exactly.
Thank God you did.
I'm still
Of course.
young. Like obviously my
Go to
family,
New York.
like, didn't want to. Dude, I never seen New York.
have to.
I
You
wanna
haven't been
visit.
at all?
No.
All
But
right.
my ma, she really wants to go there for Christmas, so that's like one of my.
No, you got to live in New York.
Yeah.
And you got a couple bucks. You know how to not blow it, but you know how to have fun. You have to go to New York. LA and New York, those are the two biggest cities in the U.S.
Yeah.
Wildly different.
But dude,
wildly
and
different.
that's
You
where,
must
that's
do
where
both.
I talk about like opportunity, dude. Out here, people are doing so many fucking crazy things, dude. You have people from, you know, doing merch, doing packaging, to like nowadays, fuck, TikTok's one of the biggest things. Like we have a roommate that lives with us that has 1 million followers on TikTok because
a million,
like,
a million.
just like it's insane how strong and how social media kind of connects our everyday life, dude. If you're popular on social media now, that's like that's what's cool
That's the world.
nowadays.
That's the world.
what's cool.
No, you can't
Dude,
get booked for
I
comedy.
I literally
any of that
can't tell
shit.
you how many fucking times I've heard like, oh, how many followers do you have, or shit like that. Like,
That's your dick size now. That's your
dude,
bank
that
account.
literally, it is. It's how much you can flex,
Digital
how,
dick size,
how much
yeah.
you could do this, like. Bro, it's all so.
What do you bench? Doesn't
Dude,
matter.
doesn't
What
matter.
do you bench on your TikTok?
Dude,
How many followers do you have?
also,
Yeah.
It's also fake and like, but I'm glad I got that experience because it really like humbled me to like, that's not like, fuck, dude, that's not who I want to be. Or like,
Right.
or like, you know, I'm a big, like, I want to have a family. I want to have kids. Like, and that's kind of
Yeah.
like why I want to move back home. Like, I just, you know, I kind of want to get like actual life going. Cause
Buy
like,
some property.
bro, like out here, it's not life. Like,
You
in
guys
the-
have
in-
5-figure rent, dude.
in-
you guys start
like,
making some
in-
investments that are, you know,
in the
long
scene,
term.
In the scene I'm in, it's like it can't be like a everyday like thing for the rest of my life.
How much did you say? You were talking about some buddies who had a wild day in Vegas. How much was the tab on that? And we're not mentioning names. It doesn't matter who they are, but associates. You were present at a get together in Vegas, and the tab was in the range of
$32,000.
$32,000 tab.
Yeah.
And you know that's after taxes by the time you're putting it on your card. So you got to make like $45,000
Yeah. Like, dude, like out here,
in a day. It's
money-
over $1,000 an hour.
money's not like dude, out here money comes fast and it goes fast.
It does.
You know what I'm saying?
It does.
Your money does
Blink,
not
cough, it's
grow
gone.
out here. Your money goes fast, dude. And you know, we talk about 100,000, like 100,000 by me is a fucking lot.
Right.
Out here, 100,000 really doesn't get you that much, dude.
Dude, that's what LA.
It doesn't.
You have to make that per month.
Yeah.
$100,000 a year is good in the suburbs, or good, you know, at back home,
Dude, for
wherever
real.
home is for people like us. You have to make that in a month out here.
For-
When someone says 6 figures, they mean
Bro,
a month,
Yeah.
or maybe a week.
Yeah, dude, because there's, I mean, our house is cool, but it's not fucking cool enough for the price. Like back home, dude, that house wouldn't even be close to like,
Chelsea talks about that all the time.
dude,
She's from
it
Florida.
would not even be fucking close. Like it's you
5
know-
figures. We won't say how much, but
Yeah.
it's 5 figures a month
And
for this house.
dude. 5 figures
it's
a month
cool.
back home would,
You can have horses.
bro. You could
have horses.
You could have anything you,
You could
want.
have a helipad.
I'm telling you,
Whatever
you
you want.
seriously
Yeah,
probably
fucking
could.
helipad.
You really could. And it's insane how fast your money goes out here. And like that's what I learned. Like, you know, like I have had like, you know, like I experienced like I actually lived like that experience like for a couple times. Like I would go, I'd piss money at the club, or
so you must have seen some shit because you're out promoting your product. You know that when you go out for a night, you are gonna have as much fun as you can have, but it's to your benefit because you're gonna sell product.
Yeah.
So like you said, you went on. What are some of the wildest sales pitches you've been, or like sales? Because you said you were in Texas the one time.
We were in Texas for the Post Malone Festival, which was unbelievable. Like it was so cool. He played in front of like sold out crowd.
But that's a business trip.
But it's
a fucking business trip for you.
Yeah, it's a business trip. But
this can happen. This can happen.
But like being like with this, it's more like online sales. So like we get our work done during the day, but like the actual business side is going out.
But do you have like a kiosk? Do you have something? Are you selling these out of like
online,
a truck?
Just online right now.
So when you go to the Post Malone Festival, you don't have
we have
a tent.
We have a tent at the Post Malone Festival.
Okay. Yeah.
So like if we go to a festival, we we have a huge Chug Bud tent set up. We have like
employees.
We have
25 years old. You got fucking employees.
But that was the best part about partnering like with Mike, because like with him came he's
got an entourage. He has a business acumen.
He already like established himself to the point where like he's the one that like could help me grow this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, dude.
He has a team.
2 years ago, I'm putting these together in my mom's basement. Like, bro, I had.
How cool is that? How cool is that? We all watch Shark Tank.
Yeah, bro.
We all know. We want to be the guy who's doing something in the basement, a garage fucking project.
I had my like 13-year-old neighbor. He came over. Like, he'd ask me to go fishing sometimes. I'd be like, yeah, let's go pond. We'd fish. And he's like, I talked to my mom. When I met him, he was like 14, and now he's probably like, I want to say like 16 or 17, but he's my neighbor, and he was just like...
Shouldn't even know what beer smells like at that age.
And like he found out about it, and he told his parents, and he was just like, my parents say if you need any help, like let me know, I'm trying to make some extra money. So dude, like 2 years ago, there's the point where, I'm sitting in my mom's basement, and this kid too, he's putting them together, like, it's just like a hilarious thing, because I went from that to now it's a full-on, warehouse. So like from my mom's basement to like where like mass production, like 2,000 made a day. Like
so now you're hands off when it comes to production. Yeah. Now you submit numbers. Yeah. And what like POs, as they say on Shark Tank, right? Like purchase orders. So you kind of forecast how many you're going to need next month, or what you're going to have for promos, or if something's going to come along, it's going to just decide we need a batch of 1,000, 2,000, 3,000.
We just ordered, I want to say 50,000 more units.
Is that your biggest batch?
No, 100,000 is of the new ones.
You have made a phone call or sent an email that you needed 100,000 units of your product.
Yeah.
That's dope, dude. That's dope.
Yeah.
So say you send an email tonight. You need 100,000. When do they arrive? Like, what's the turnaround time? Being a business owner
with our new manufacturing stuff. We had a new mold made, the 2.0 and stuff like that, and these new units should come, I want to say end of March. So
like a month.
Yeah, probably like when they get the order and stuff, like a month.
But and that's making a new mold.
Yeah, with the new mold though, it's been a process, because like this is the mold when I first started. Like this is what I made myself. Like this is what I paid for. This is what all.
Wait, you made the mold?
Yeah.
At home, you made the mold.
Like I made like the 3D like CAD file.
Wait, what the fuck? Who are you, dude? What are you talking about?
Like
CAD 5, dude.
Like the CAD file, like so, like this.
Like a 3D printer?
Yeah, like a 3D print, and then the manufacturer I had when I first started just doing it myself, he got that, and then it was like at the zoo, like you put the couple quarters in, and it presses like a plastic animal together. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, and it comes out a couple seconds.
Like a little mold,
so this thing's probably this big, weighs probably 1,500 pounds, and it's like a big one of those. Like pressed together, fills with plastic. 2 of these come out.
Wait, so you talked to a guy who could build that, or you built that?
No, I had my old manufacturer build that, but like I came up, like I made like the design of like this.
Yeah.
And then that's how.
That's fucking sick, dude. So you used to landscape.
Yeah.
What did that
dude,
be?
Fuck.
10, like fuck no, I know,
dude. And it was Fuck you, my boss, dude. He was such a fucking prick.
Oh, they all are.
Dude, he was such a
Jeff
fucking...
Garrity. I used to work with
Dude.
Jeff Garrity. Not fuck Jeff, but he said his dog would bite me, and I
Bro,
thought that I'll never forget that. Fuck you, Jeff.
Fuck this fucking guy, dude. So, little short motherfucker like me, but thought he was the shit.
Yeah, Napoleon.
Like, he had a bowl cut. He looked like fucking...
Sweet.
Dude, he looked like fucking Jim Carrey off Dumb and Dumber. You know? And
throwing out that shrimp on the baby.
I'm not kidding though. I swear to God, this guy would fuck people's wives, like his clients' wives.
Oh, dude, I had a buddy like that.
I'm not kidding.
I had a buddy like that.
I built like that's how he met. That's how he met his wife. He was doing a job.
Was
for
she
her.
someone else's wife?
Yeah, he was someone else's wife. He did a job for. Starts hooking up with her. That guy gets divorced, ruins that fucking house, and then he marries her and shit, right?
Yeah.
And,
sure. Why not?
I'm doing
What a stand-up dude.
Right before I ended up quitting, I'm doing this job, $50,000 patio we're building, dude. And it's me and one other kid. Like, I've been doing it for like 2 years, but dude, fucking like...
He's making the same pay as you?
No, that kid was... The kid I was doing it with, he was making like 20, but I was making like 10. And like, I talked...
Wait, you were making $10 an hour?
Yeah, and I would drive...
The other kid was making 20?
Yeah.
What, he was like a foreman? He knew...
But dude,
he scared me because I used to make 10.
But he knew what the fuck he was doing.
Okay, good. Okay, but still.
Dude, he was really good, but it was
just
me.
He used to work for $10 an hour.
Yeah, but it was just me and him on this whole fucking patio, and this dickhead like wouldn't even like let us take. He wouldn't even like let us take lunch, and he'd always make like jokes like Chance, can you do this? Probably not because you're short, haha. And I'm like, dude, I will beat your ass right now. Like he was the same height as me, dude.
Fuck him, dude.
Yeah,
you
and like
throttle his ass.
And fucking he's like filling up the wheelbarrows with dirt. I'm wheeling it to the thing, fucking dumping it. And I like went a longer way one time, and I get back to have him fill up the thing. I'm sweating my ass off, 50 barrels deep already. He's like, you went over there. He's like, have you ever heard the term time is money? Like, figure it out. I'm like, dude, you're a fucking asshole.
About to be buried.
But anyways, dude,
buried.
The patio we were building for this family, wife, smoke show. Like, smoke show. Dad, huge dick, whatever. Turns out, dude, the guy worked for a cell phone company.
The dad?
The dad worked for a cell phone company. Turns out my boss and his wife are texting, hooking up, fucking, everything like that.
And he knows. And he knows. So he fucking knows.
Yeah, so he shows up to the work, and he's like, fuck you. He's like, I'm going straight to your wife right now. Like, I have all these texts, like everything. And like, fuck that guy. He deserves it though. But that's what I'm talking about, bad energy, dude. He's gonna be a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, circling around. Like, you're gonna bring that out here. Like, fuck you, dude. You deserve that. He really did.
Fuck bad energy.
Fuck
you heard it here first.
Right?
One more. I'm doing one. You want one more?
Let's chug Bud.
Yeah. Chug?
Yeah, chug Bud.
Let's keep chugging, motherfuckers. Here we
Chug
go.
another one.
Let's get in on it. Oh, shit, man. It's going to be that kind of night.
Yeah, it is.
Getting silly. And you can't tell from here. It is tight.
Yeah.
Tight.
And even
man.
like when
you can tight as a you fill in whatever you want. They'll be tight in the comments. Put in tight as a
lot of girls drink White Claws and shit, but like that's a big question we have. You know, like does it fit White Claws? Yeah, it fits. It literally fits like anything.
I don't want to chug a White Claw, but I have White Claws in the fridge. Well, I'm gonna pull one out just to show that it fits in a second.
You know what I'm saying? So all
right, here we go. Ready? Boom.
Sure.
Oh!
Woo! Gets better every time, doesn't it?
Dude, this shit is fucking awesome, man.
It's the fastest
Did
way
I
to drink a
finish
beer.
it? I did. Okay. Yeah, it threw me. The weight of it made me like, did I just bitch out?
Fastest way to drink a beer, dude.
Yeah. Dude, that's fun. It's so much fun. It is so much fun.
You put it in your pocket and you walk away. You know?
Yeah, you just fucking, and it's got a little Velcro.
Yeah.
So you could probably tell when the key was on there earlier. And he even put like a little bit, there's like a little glue on there so it doesn't.
It won't fall off. Yeah.
It ain't gonna fall off. I'm still burping after. Dude, the greatest thing since beer.
That's what I'm saying.
Greatest thing since beer.
Since beer, it's the beer's best friend. That's why.
And, all right, you know what? Actually, there was a question I was going to ask you because it doesn't bother me either way, but the answer is now, where do you have these made?
L.A.
Can't see it from there. It's made in the USA, man. He didn't
USA.
ship this right out to China. Hey, I'm not going to hate on a guy.
Dude, I actually, like when I had when I first started, I had it made. I was having it made right where I used to take hitting lessons, like right in the same like
batting
complex.
practice.
Yeah, batting practice. Right in my hometown, I was having them made. But then that asshole, he saw, bro. Once the Travis Pastrana thing hit, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to, like I'm not making it anymore. I have to raise my price. Dude tried raising me like $2. I'm like, yeah, kick fucking rocks. Like, so then I pulled everything from him, and that's what I was doing in my mom's basement. And
Wait,
then,
he was just a guy? Like this wasn't what he did all the time?
No, it was like but he did more like parts for like
a sipping beer.
Yeah, like different. Like he would do like the yellow part on streetlights. Like he was a manufacturer.
Okay.
But
so he wasn't just like a guy. Like
but I needed assembly and everything like that, and to start off. But I was like, fuck, I have to pull it if he's gonna up me $2. Like
no,
dude,
he thinks he has you over the barrel. He
Yeah.
thinks that you have no competition.
Yeah.
Like that
Bro,
he doesn't have any competition. He thinks.
And like I had to like buy everything from him. This dude charged me like $800 for super glue, for a bottle of super glue.
That guy. I've been down this route. Yeah, I've gotten into a couple small businesses, and I've seen guys just think that they just bilk you and bilk you. They think you have all the money. They get a little sense that maybe you're not savvy, and they swing for the fences.
For sure. And
fuck them.
A crazy story is, dude, in college when I started this, I brought a kid that was on my baseball team into it, and I was giving him a percent for everyone he
a sales guy.
I was giving him
a
percent for doing my website and stuff. Well, he ended up basically like fucking me over, and I had to like pay him off for like his percent. But at that time, like,
wait, so
this was in college.
He became a partner in a sense.
When I first started in college, so like. First couple months, so
you're excited, you're generous.
He has to be feeling salty now.
What now?
He has to be feeling salty now though,
because he got bought out when it was nothing, when it hadn't taken off yet. That's the thing. You try to be cool, and you try to cut
that's what I'm saying.
in.
That's why you can't do business with your friends. You really can't.
Don't,
because money fucking changes a person, dude. At the end of the day, like it's paper, like. Dude, that's not what life...
I've even seen it in family. I've seen it in family. Dude.
It fucking changes people so much, dude.
It will mess with you.
It really will. Like, it's crazy how powerful just a fucking piece of paper is. You know what I'm saying?
Well, because money's freedom. That's the thing. You get a little taste. Because most of us hate our fucking jobs, dude. Most of us hate whatever we have to do for work. We fucking hate it so bad. That's why I'm like cheap with stuff. I don't buy a lot of shit. Because I'd rather not work just to have it.
One thing though, when you start spending big money too, it gets addicting. Like it does.
I know.
It's like a sense of like I want to say like power or like it's just like oh yeah here like I'll pay for this, I'll do for that.
Yeah.
But
pick up a tab, like go get steaks.
It's crazy. You want to be that guy, but dude, that's where like your money goes, and that's why like out here so many people will get lost in that like that whole environment, and
they're inside out,
and then they're broke and they have to go fucking home. They do.
And you gotta go home,
dude,
motherfucker.
I've seen so
you
many.
Gotta go home.
I've seen so many friends that move out
in
here.
your time.
In my time,
because you had just gotten here when we met, or no?
Yeah.
Had you been here a little while?
6 months.
Okay.
So I've been here for
a little over a year.
Yeah, a little over a year.
And you've seen some people get bounced
I've seen
LA.
probably 3 or 4 friends that lost themselves so fucking fast.
It's easy.
Changes their whole personality.
Easy.
Like, friends I grew up with, like really good friends, like went to high school with and stuff. They get a little taste of something, boom, gone. LA swallows you, dude. It like consumes you.
It really does.
It's crazy, bro.
It's
crazy.
I had to kick a friend out of here. I had to kick a friend
out of here.
Out of LA. Because I'm from New Hampshire, and this kid, sweet kid, nice guy, good looking dude, like a model type guy, but innocent.
Yeah.
Innocent, like his parents really took care of him.
Yeah.
They did a good job. They raised a good son. Kid came out here. Dude, before you know it, he was doing drugs you've never fucking imagined this kid would be doing with people you'd never imagined he'd be with. And I told him straight up, I said, look, bro, I don't dislike you. But what I like about you means I need to tell you, you got to get out of LA.
Bro.
You need to leave. And I said, if you don't, I'm going to call your family.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Yeah.
Because I care about you, because I want things to go well, you're going to fucking die in this city. He went 0 to 60 so fast and didn't even know it that I said, because You've pissed me off on multiple levels.
Yeah.
But what's left of what I care about you, buddy? Honestly, you gotta get the fuck out of here, dude. It doesn't work,
bro.
This place is eating you up. You're dead.
And like it's crazy from what you see on people's posts. Like some people I follow with what they post. Their life is nothing like that out here, but
that's the topic
it's
of
all
LA.
an image, dude.
Yeah.
Like it's like they're flexing shit that's not even theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Like your buddy's car and
bro,
shit.
you're flexing stuff that's not yours. And like when people move out here, bro, like they don't understand, like, you know, fucking, let's say you're paying $2,000 in rent, like that's still, like, back home you could get a lot for fucking $2,000. And then they move out here, they're only $2,000 a month, like, okay, I can make that. Well, look at the bigger picture, 12 months, now you're at $24,000 for the year.
See? You think on an annual basis, this is a guy who's got a
You know what I'm saying though, dude? $24,000, a lot of fucking money. A lot of money kids my age and shit don't have. So when they move out here, they get to fucking 3 months and holy shit, I spent $6,000 already, dude. Like, you know, I'm making fucking.
That's before you have lunch,
bro.
That's before you buy socks, motherfucker.
That is just to lay your head down and sleep at night.
You didn't even buy a tab on one Friday night, and you're out $2,000, $500 bucks.
You want to hear this shit,
what you got?
Fucking first month in the house, right? Fucking, we get like the electric bill or heating bill.
How much is your bill?
Listen, heating bill. Heating bill, something like that, right? $800 for the month. Like, we're like,
wait, for the electric?
Yeah.
800. Mine's 125.
Listen,
mine is 125. It's Chelsea and I.
800, and we're like, holy fuck, like that's a lot. We're like upset about it. We're like, okay, whatever, we'll work on it. Fucking people leaving on the pool heater and shit. Right, next month, I'm sitting playing video games, smoking. Fucking Nick comes up, he's like pacing back and forth, dude. Like,
we're gonna get Nick on at some point.
Bro,
Nick's
you have
good
to get
people.
Nick.
Yeah,
Nick,
for sure.
Nick's pacing back and forth. Like, he's like, Chance, how much was the bill last month that we were freaking out about? I was like $800. He's like, this month it's $2,000 fucking dollars, dude.
Electric bill
because
for one month.
1 month. We left the pool heater on, dude. Like for a couple days. Like you live and you learn at this point, you know. Like and I look at
$2,000.
And I look at Nick.
$2,000.
I look at
that's
Nick,
almost my rent,
bro. But
and you paid that to keep your pool hot.
I don't even think we used the fucking pool, bro.
No, it's from December.
Nick always says it, dude. He's like, hey, I might heat the pool today. I'm getting in. Heat the pool, and then we just forget. But me and Nick
then forget.
Yeah.
Because you pass out, you order 300 in Chinese.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
But fucking 2,000, like, you know what I'm saying? That's not even on your rent now. You know? So now you have that tacked onto your fucking $2,000 in rent.
Right.
Like, it all adds up.
No, you
dude.
guys' rent is 6 figures on the year.
Yeah.
You guys' rent is easily 6 figures on the year. But there's several of you. You get a handful, but...
Well, no, because everyone kept moving out, so we finally...
What about the girl? Rosie. Stop it.
Don't want to talk about her.
Stop it.
Don't want to talk about her.
Forget it. Keep moving.
Bro,
so it's you and Nick.
And you met Logan?
I met Logan.
Bro,
she had the downstairs.
You should have Logan on the podcast. Want to know why?
I met her for like a second. She seemed cool.
But this is why you should have her on the podcast, dude. One like growing thing right now is like OnlyFans. Like people don't understand that.
Yo, we're about to get into OnlyFans. Bro. We are about to get into OnlyFans.
My roommate is making.
Fuck the bullshit. Here we go.
There's a month she's making 5 figures a month.
10 like 10 to 50. I mean, whatever. 5 figures could be anything up to 99
a month.
All right, let me share this with you.
And bro, it's just like that's like I'm saying, like bringing it back to like our parents and shit. They would never grasp that concept.
Hold up.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me share a piece of information with you. This information to me is about 24 hours old.
Yeah.
I had heard of OnlyFans. I had heard of it.
Yeah.
I knew approximately what it was. Yesterday, as I look every day, the only news I follow is the New York Post stories.
Yeah.
Because it's the fucking shit. The Post is crooked. It's bullshit. They're fucked up. And I love. That's the only news I care about. I see yesterday on the New York Post story that there is a woman, not a 22-year-old girl, a 44-year-old woman, wife, happily married, mother of 2.
You won't believe it though.
She is getting a lot of shit. The headline is she's getting called out by her neighbors and the other parents in the community because they found out she's on OnlyFans. And they showed the picture. She's not showing nudity.
Yeah.
She's wearing like lingerie, but she's covered. Oh. She's not being a Wait, hold on one second. I gotta tell you how much she makes. No nudity. No nudity. Lewd, but no nudity.
Yeah.
How much do you think she makes?
25.
What?
Grand.
What?
A month.
All right. We talked about 100 grand a year is good money.
Yeah.
He thinks she makes 25. 44-year-old mother makes $150,000 per month.
No way.
1.8
million.
1.8 million per month. And that's before the New York Post blew up her story, her name, her act, and that she's on OnlyFans. She probably doubled it. She's probably at 4 or 5 million by now.
There's celebrities that'll fucking do it, and they have 2 million in a day. Like, they have to like rewrite the rules.
We have to cover this. We have to
cover
it.
And that's why I really think she should get Logan out. Bro, she has a great person. Like, she's literally so fun.
She's blowing it up.
Bro, she's so fun, and she has over 500,000 on TikTok. Like, she's up there. Like, you know, she does a lot, and like she takes. But
I would love to have her on.
No, but
Logan, you're invited by all means.
She's so fucking cool, and she's so humble because she came from
like for like a second. She cool.
She came from like a good, you know, like she had a tough whatever, but like she's
here.
She's a great fucking person, dude. She's honestly one of the greatest people I've met out here because she is who you meet. She's not trying to fucking be someone. She's not. That's why that's why Nick's my best friend because. Yeah. Money. Nick's
good people.
Money doesn't change some people. You know what I'm saying? And that's the people you got to keep around. The ones that money doesn't change.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And the ones that don't.
You know who the bitches are.
You do. You know people who are using you. But Logan. Wait. And on this OnlyFans thing, like people are like, oh, like I can't fuck, or I wish I could take a picture for X amount of money. Well, you can, but dude. Logan is so into it. It's like a full-on job for her, bro. Yeah. She'll wake up. She's ordering, different pieces online. She's,
Wait, so she sets up like background?
Yeah, dude. She takes it as a real almost like 9-to-5 job, bro. Like she plans out photo shoots. Like she has for professional photographers coming. Like it's not like she's lazy and she takes a picture of boom.
Right. Right. She's just wake up half-ass. Her hair's fucked up.
It's a full-on fucking job.
It's an art. It's an art. She's creating a visual art.
It's a new space like that offers jobs. Because
I want to clarify something. In context of this.
Yeah.
When I saw yesterday, this is no bullshit. This isn't like when a comic's like, hey, yesterday, and you mean 4 years ago. No, yesterday morning, when I saw that housewife, 44 years old, is making $1.8 million a year, I then Googled top paid.
Hey, Nick's answer. Nick's calling Chayancze.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Seriously.
Oh, there he is.
Paul, how you doing, brother?
Bro, Paul's ripping Chug Buds right now.
Ripping them, dude.
No way.
Yeah, he says you have to get on the podcast.
Yeah, dude. What the hell?
All right, fine, we'll do one.